I'm Jonathan Koeppen. I'm 22 and I live in McChesney Park, Illinois. So I'm going to start it off with a childhood story of when I was younger. I was pretty spoiled when I was younger, and my parents got me everything, even if they couldn't afford it. And I had 2 slip and slides in the backyard. And one day they weren't watching me, and I decided to run full force outside as fast as I could and jump on the slip and slide. And it was dry, so I was in immediate pain right there when I jumped on it, and it was bad. So I want to tell you some of the things that have affected who I am today and structured my personality. I grew up in West Bend, Wisconsin, and I moved around a lot. I moved to Slinger, Hartford, Newburgh, and then we were in Indiana for a little while. And after that, we moved to Janesville, and that's where I spent most of my time, and we were stable there. We moved there when I was in 4th grade, and I met all my friends there and everything. After school, I jumped into Black Hawk and didn't end up going. So now it's been 4 years after that, and I'm deciding that I'm ready to go back and start school and everything. So I'm working full-time right now in McChesney Park. And when I moved around a lot when I was younger, it affected my life a lot. I didn't get to have friends. We moved from different houses and different towns and different schools all the time, so it was pretty hard on me. And what I've learned is that when I'm older and I have kids, I don't want to put them through that and have them have to switch schools and everything and move from town to town. Some of the things that I like to do, I like automotive and mechanics in general, technology, computers. I like working on pretty much anything, building stuff. And the automotives, ever since I got my first car when I was younger, I've been working on them ever since, and now I've started to buy them and fix them up and sell them myself, which is my own little kind of business that I got going on the side of work. Another thing that I did was collect sports memorabilia with my dad. I started when I was young. All different kinds of sports, cards, jerseys, papers, pictures, everything you can think of. And we've got enough to fill a room, and actually enough to start a store. And there's just a lot of everything, and it's a big collection. So some of my goals that I have are starting a business. It could either be automotive or a sports store online. And I don't know which one I want to do yet, but I'm leaning towards the automotive, or maybe both. It depends on how it works out. But that's the main goal that I have. And a secondary goal would be to have a leadership position at a company. I would be okay with that as long as they have my skills involved and the things that I'm good at, and I'm happy there. Another thing that's important to me is my family and religion, and I'm religious and I care about my family a lot, and they're my number one, so that's another thing that's important to me. And I live a pretty simple life right now. I mean, I go to school and go to work, and that's about it. So I live a pretty simple life, but I do like trying new things, and one thing that I really want to try soon is skydiving, and I have my mind set on that, so that's going to be cool once I get to do that. So that's pretty much some things about me, where I grew up, what I like, and some of my goals. And even though I live a pretty simple life and everything, I like to try new things. One thing I'm not going to try again is jumping on a dry slip and slide, so I'll definitely stay away from that.